That's a really good question. Thank you. Are there any special disclosures requirements for accredited investors? Oh yeah, special disclosures from the disclosing party, I should say. There are special disclosures requirements for offerings made to accredited investors when a company or an issuer is the word offers securities to accredited investors under certain exemptions from the regulations of the requirements of the Securities and Exchange Commission Act of 1933. The issuer is generally required to provide the accredited investors with a certain information and disclosures, such as a private placement memorandum, PPM it's called, a term sheet, or other offering documents that describe the terms of the investment, and then the operating agreement when the purchase of that investment is done, and how it's going to be taken care of for the next 3 to 5 or 10 years long, whatever that investment is. So the issuer must also provide a certain financial and other material information that is reasonably necessary for the accredited investor to make decisions. Informed investment decision, it's called. However, the level of the disclosure required may be less extensive than what would be required for a registered offering or an offering to non-accredited investors. So accredited investors usually are high net worth people, rich people, and they have seen lots of different presentations. They know a lot more savviness in their own business, how they are able to accumulate wealth and so on. So that's why if we do regulation A, I don't want to go into all that, but regulation D's majority of the syndicators take care of exemption 506B and 506C. So please ask your attorneys and financial investors and all, and anybody who's bringing investment to you in real estate or otherwise, please ask them for PPM, the private placement memorandum, and the disclosures of everything, what the risks are, what the rewards are. That's so very important. But the accredited investors are still entitled to receive sufficient information to make an informed investment decision. It's important to note that specific disclosure requirements can vary depending on the type of the securities being offered and the exemption being used to make the offerings very, very worthwhile. Therefore, it's always a great idea to talk to your accredited investors, to carefully review the offerings and the documents and consult with your qualified financial professionals, your friends, your relatives, your family, your CPA, your tax strategists, everybody, because you don't want to lose your money. You want to make the money grow.